like little breeze that's coming in right now. Holy shitballs. Good morning. Hello. Happy Wednesday. Happy Thanksgiving Eve to all. Fudge. I almost feel like I need a jacket before I warm up. Good morning, fat boy. Fridge. Hey, Gab. What's up? What's up, Leo? It's cold. Woo! Oh, I was like, I'll warm up quick. Oh, not quick enough. Holy crap balls. It's freezing. Freezing outside. Hi guys, how are ya? What's happening? Trying to warm up here and get moving and grooving. What's going on, Pat? What's going on? Happy. Chilly and dark here in the UK. Well, chilly and light here in the US of A. Hi, Jeremy. I feel like I'm in a polar plunge for the love of Pete. Woo! Remember, tapping is clapping on the TikTok. Keep tapping away, and the thumbs up on the YouTube. Oh, I'm hoping, John. Y'all, fire me up. Get me up and running. Today is hump day. It is humpity hump day. Y'all, you know what that means, right? Hump away. Only if you have permission. Thank you, Brian. You too. You guys, many of you are probably amidst travel or at your present location to which you are spending the Thanksgiving holiday. May you have much fun, much love, and happiness with family and friends. I am fucking freezing. You're into the covers? I wish I was. Angela, I'll share some of this energy you think I have. Holy crap, fat boy. My eyes are watering because I'm so cold. What's up? Good morning, y'all. I'm kind of starting to get excited. I don't know about what, but a day of family tomorrow. Does anybody enjoy hanging around their family or around their tales of ugliness? Yes, a new opportunity to work from home, which is freaking amazing, John. Started Netflix. There's a lot of good ones out there, Sheila. I haven't been watching any, but let me think about it. I love the holidays. Hi, Sherry. How you feeling, girl? Alcohol does help a bit. Alcohol always helps. Ferns, I know, help for other people. Thanks, user. I appreciate that. Your Uncle Dan. There's a noise. Alcohol. Let me see if I can switch. You know, sometimes. Let me see. Nope, that has to be the way. Is that better? It's my buttons. Is that better? It was that screen button. This one. It was on that side. Oh, Ashley. You know what? I'm sorry about having a mama like that. Yeah. I am sad. Hi, Plucker. Hi, Jess. Sounds like Dan. Hi, Cindy. So, I'm excited. Does Ed ever have a history of diabetes or high blood sugar? No. Not yet, anyway. I'm glad that I fixed it. I kind of heard it too, but I was hoping. It's colder than a witch's tit in church. Slick. So I'm excited, right? It's a day of fun tomorrow. Not everybody gets a great mom. And you know, that makes me sad. Plucker, because he doesn't know the type of relationship we have. He doesn't understand that I value my friendships and my friends that come on and support me every morning. He doesn't get it. But I do. I try to always reach out to my friends, pluckers included. Yes, I'm very, my mom was not a saint by far, but she was a good mom. She loved me. I love tri-tip, Charles. Fuck the turkey. Fuck turkeys. Change it up. Do a tri-tip. Some people do, some people, I'm still trying to warm up. Some people do, the duck. There you go. So I did, a couple years back, I did cabbage balls. Because I was like, how wifey, a fat boy? Some people do ham. Oh, and a turkey, yes. I don't know what's going on with Dan and his family, but we're just making turkey. We're doing a straight up turkey, lurkey, murky, shirky. We've got about 30 of them running around our neighborhood. Nobody needed to buy anything. Wild ones. Smoked ducks. I don't know anything about ducks other than my son killed his first one hunting and then ripped off its head with his teeth. You heard me. You heard me. Bit it off. Yeah. You're lucky, Sheila. Enjoy them. Yeah. Ripped it off with his teeth. Barbaric. He was a man. A true man. So he, I put it on Patreon. I did put it on Patreon. So those of you, yes, I said, who are you? Ozzy Osbourne? For fuck's sake. Weird thing is, though, it was a horrible visual. I watched it, though. Fat boy enjoyed the video. I watched it. Because, you know, this is me. I don't want to see. I don't want to see. I don't want to see. Hannah's the same way. So, Hannah and I were both like, what? What the fuck? You idiot. And they were like, both of us at the same time said, but if you have the video, we'll watch it. And then I was like, huh. And then Andrew went, huh. But he did it. He did it. Apparently, with the hunting area that they go, they encourage that behavior. And I said, son, I know you were sober. He said, well, yeah, you can't hunt and drink. I said, right, so what? How did you? He said, Mom, I had men watching me. I'm sorry, Mom. I had to do it. I wasn't happy about it. But there was no blood. Anybody know that? Excuse me. My GERD's acting up. Anybody know why there was no blood when he bit it off? Like Ozzy Osbourne? Now, I know he loves Ozzy, right? He did his normal hunt. Yes. Not everybody does it, though, fat boy. Not everybody does that, but some people do. Hi, Twyla. How are you? But there was no blood. I expected, like, spritzing and spraying of the blood. There was nothing. So he did gag for a while after, apparently. And yes, it wasn't something. He loves animals. And I said, son, here's, I don't want to talk about it. Okay. Oh, good to know. Deb, I had no idea. I expected in the face, in the mouth, everywhere. He didn't get sick. He didn't get rabies. So far, so good. Maybe it cured his kidneys. No, it didn't. Maybe that's why his proteins are higher from the fucking duck head. He didn't eat it, but hi, Paulette, how are you? Good morning, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving Eve. Anybody have any fun rituals the day before? Anybody? Anybody? I don't. I'm just asking. So Josh, Rocky, and the kids are coming over early in the morning. Well, as early as they need to be in order to, get the turkey ready. So we're gonna have a day full of busy, fun, mimosas in the morning, followed by wine at night, games with the kids, and just utter crazy antics. You play tennis? That's so freaking cool. Yeah, I gotta prep the stuffing. I am making the stuffing, so I gotta do my celery, onions, and all that stuff. I love tennis. Are you badass tennis players? Like, would I be able to play with you? I can't serve well, but I can volley like the best of us. Mimosas, yes. Thanks, Veronica, you too. Dan was trying to steal my orange juice yesterday. He came in, he's like, ooh, yum. We got orange juice. I said, put that shit back. That's from my mimosas on Thanksgiving. Michelle, Grandpa will be home with us, right? We would have a ball. Do y'all drink? I want to play drunk tennis. Not really drunk tennis, but I would like to have a couple mimosas. Could I do that with y'all? That would be fun. Hello in Maine. Oh, I bet y'all are pretty out there. What is a mimosa? Who asked that question, fat boy? What the, are you too? Champagne with a splash of OJ. Oh yes, I'm in. Let's do it. How about pickleball? I'll do it all. I love that shit. So I like my mimosas with a splash of orange. And then eventually the orange is no longer put into my shapes. Typically it's like half and half. Half orange, half mimosa, right? It is mimosa. Jenny Boo, does that mean you love those mimosas? Oh, there is a mimosa tree? Bad boy. Blasphemy. It's a breakfast drink. Typical people go to brunch and do. No, Jen, they don't. Different moms. I had peanut butter toast and it's like just freaking heavy in my stomach right now. So that would be fun. Anybody play football? I know some families play flag football before the dinner. I love that. I think, wifey, we are too country. There's nothing wrong with being country and drinking the mimosas. Kathy, I love that. I'm glad I can inspire you to get on an exercise. It's important. Here's what doing everything. Kim, me too. Cheers. We're trying to come over. Okay, Veronica, we're like 12. We play poker. Do you play poker for money? Money? I have a family. One of my good friends and her family, they play poker after dinner too. For money. It gets feisty. It gets edgy. People fight. I want a good fight. I have never had like a good fight. Anybody's family fist fight? Not for fun, but just because they got just quarters. Lame. Hi, Hanan. Could be. Enjoy that. More of a coffee and moonshine. Moonshine, man, you spit fire with that shit. No fighting. Mine. We play dealer's choice. With cash, no I don't want a penny fucking game. I'm coming over with dollar bills, y'all. No fighting. Mine. I want a good fist fight. And she hears him farting and smells odor. Oh, Jerry. Evelyn, I appreciate that. And you're right, we're too old for fighting. But you know, anybody watch, have you ever seen, you've got some, fight, 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 fight. No, I don't encourage fights. We had a few fist fights. Police, oh shit. That's serious. I just like, you know, just a couple punches. That's it. And then everybody go, just kidding, bro. Love ya. You know? No? All right. Oh, love each other. I'm so down. I want to fight. Oh, shit. Salingers were too in their heydays. Just so you know. When they were younger, man, there was always a fight. Verbal mostly. Bonjour, Laura. No. Très, I can't think of the slow word right now. No rapide. No. Body slam Grandpa, he would break in half. Grandpa didn't like the fighting. He didn't like the, okay, I'm not in NYC. I'm here in California. Lent. Lent is slow? No, it's not. That's not what I learned. What's another word for slow? Hi in the Philippines, Jericho. I will take all the love. Real fights, they would hurt each other. Yeah, no. I mean, most people, when they're throwing punches, they're hurting. Salingers have been known to throw punches back in their day and place them behind heaven. I would too. Jerry, I would shove the giblets up my husband's ass. Hi, Pam. I'm just kidding. I don't want to see fights. I don't like fights. They make me very uncomfortable. However, lots of verbal fighting at the Salinger's house. Yes! Lentement. That's it, Giselle. That's it. Très, très lentement. She say, good morning, bon matin, mon ami. Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Back in the olden days, right? Oh shit, Hero Grill. Was it lit? Oh my god. Bye, Heather. Ugh. Power be with you. Because I've always used lentement, not Lent. Lent is like what the Catholic to Christian give up, you know, for the resurrection or something. Thanks, Jonathan. Does Dan watch my lives? Yep. Not fully, but he comes in and out. You know, his favorite motion, in and out. Anywho, that's what our memories were about, right? That's what our memories were about. The chaos, the fighting, the anger. Shove it in, Jerry. And it's always whiskey, more whiskey than eggnog. I love that, Tina. Yeah, once in spring. And sorry if I fucked up the whole Christian Catholic thing. I can never get that shit straight. Anywho, memories, right? Now as adults, you sit back and you just giggle. You laugh. And you think those were the days, right? Now when we sit around the table, we are calmer, we are older, and we are much wiser. Sometimes it's boring as hell though, right? I want some excitement. Sometimes I just take a piece of food and throw it at the person across from me just to fucking engage some sort of excitement. Yeah, reminisce. Remember that black guy? You didn't give me a black eye. I sure did. No, you didn't. Yes, I did. What the fuck, man? You don't think I know what happened to my eye? Bitch, obviously not. Yes, those. Hell no. Gotta have some spice. Oh, I love Yachi. We gotta play some Yahtzee tomorrow. I wanna, yeah, no politics. Shit, that's a fight for sure. Let me tell you something. If somebody threw food across my table, I would choke a bitch. Now, bitch meaning operative, right? You could be male bitch and a female bitch. Anybody that throws fucking food in my house, I'm killing him. I'm lunging over the table. Yeah, I love Yahtzee. Yahtzee's one of my favorite games to play. But sometimes I think about, having a food fight. But then I remember I'm the one cleaning it up. So that mission quickly gets aborted. The elf comes. What? Can you come here? I'm gonna go. Did you cry?
Yeah, I was reading a great story about a migrant.
Not too bad.
Okay. Who came up and saved a 9-year-old boy, giving up his own, chances at making it into the country. How's everybody doing today? Yachi, that's Debbie. You were here. We have Yachi. Hello, everybody. It is Wednesday today, right? Is it Wednesday? Wednesday or Tuesday? It's Wednesday. Holy moly. Hi, Kay. It is live tonight, right? At like 5 o'clock. Should be an exciting live. I should be in a good mood. How you doing in Louisiana? Crazy Cajun. Hi, Jamela. All right, January. Just know that I don't lose at Yahtzee. Just know that. I can roll 5 of a kind. Just all I have to do is concentrate. I roll a 5 of a kind. My dad is still sleeping. He is still sleeping.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna go to the Dollar Tree store. I gotta record that thing, and so it's long. I can't memorize it, so I'm gonna have to write it out.
I have poster board.
How many? And I gotta go get poster boards because I can't memorize stuff anymore. Hi, Veronica. How you doing in Texas, Arizona? My opaque shower curtain is just fine. One mispronunciation. I'm going to hear it for at least 2 more years. Oblique. Opaque, oblique, right? Early in the morning, it's easy. One rolls off the tongue. It's a totally natural mistake. Oblique. And I tend to make those kind of mistakes over and over again. Like I called Justin Jason, Hannah's boyfriend. His name is Justin. I called him Jason for like the first year. A little bit on purpose, but just to give him some crap. You have to give your daughter's boyfriends crap. What?
I have a ton of it, but it's black.
It's black. I gotta get some white. What's this cat doing on there?
I don't know, but you're gonna fuck up my Bluetooth. Hold on. I gotta get Bluetooth off. I can't believe you're leaving and your dad's not up yet. Sorry, I had to. I can't get over it. It was in the delivery. Is he getting a cold? No. We're always nasally in the morning time here. I'm right here. I just went potty. Anyhow, Saskatchewan. Thanks, Midway. Plans for tomorrow, we are hanging out with Grandpa. Damn, listen to that music. He's like feeling the beat in there. Hello in Alabama. I put my stuffing on the side. I am traditional. I would shove it in the bird. But people are fucking weird about that shit these days. So user, my son and daughter are in NYC right now. And so I'm so excited. They're gonna be there. I'm like, Andrew's right now with his, Andrew's in the city right now with his cousin, spending the night at his apartment. And he just sent me the view from his apartment. He's gonna see it all. I'm like, they're gonna start setting up the parade. It's so cool. Yeah, it was raining the other day. So Josh is doing something different with the turkey this year. Yes, Chiss, I'm gonna come on live tomorrow. I might even do a subscriber live for my small subscribers that I have on my TikTok. I gotta do something special for you guys. Everybody but it might be Thanksgiving might be tough, so maybe I'll do it like the day after or something. But I have to do something special for those of you who have subscribed to my TikTok channel on Mrs. D. Sal NorCal 3. Let me know your ideas of when you want me to hold something special. Because, I want to make it special for you guys for paying, right? For the extra stuff. So I figured with the holidays, it's kind of crazy. And I was trying to wait to build up some of the subscribers on here so that way it's not just like 3 of us. I know. So I do it on the side. My mom used to do it in the bird, but Josh is doing something different this year. So I forgot what the word he used. So he's removing the spine of the turkey. So it's like flattened. I forgot. Anybody know what the fancy terminology is on that? Hi in Palm Springs. So he's like, I've never done it, but I want to try it. I said, let's do it. Let's go down to Funky Town, remove the spine. Let's get it on. So that's what we're doing. We are removing the spine, flattening that puppy out, and that's what we're going to do. So yes, Grandpa is going to be here with us. So my day is going to be no, it wasn't Thumbelina. It wasn't deboning. There was a fancy word for it. Yes. Thank you, Erica. Spatachuk. Who? Spatacock? Spout Cuchi? No. Oh, I am. Thank you. That was very kind of you. Spout Cuchi. Well, I'm cloning it. Spout Cuchi. We're Spout Cuchiing the turkey. Everything's Cuchi. Marshall University, no. Just the followers. You guys, we have great followers. They send us everything. So it was really cute. Just like a Cuchi board, It's a Cuchi board. Charcuterie? No. Cuchi. Bring out the Cuchi board. Yeah. Good morning, Angelina. It is kinky. Spout Cuchi. So, it's a new thing you do. You Spout Cuchi your turkey, which means you debone it. But it's a fancy word, Spout Cuchi. And then you plump it up while you bake in the oven. You hang up. Dodo, it is. I ain't Spout Cuchiing anything. Josh has got that done. I love, y'all, I'm telling you something. Never had a Spout Cuchi turkey, but I'll let you know. I'll video it for y'all so you can see what a Spout Cuchi is. Cuchi board is way easier. And you could say different connotations. Bring out the Cuchi board. Bring out the Hoochie board. Bring out the Cuchi board. Bring out the Cooch. The hors d'oeuvres. Remember when people always said, well, what are we going to do for the hors d'oeuvres? The what? The hors d'oeuvres. Hors d'oeuvres. No. No. The appetizer. So, do you know what let's see. I'm going to do a Danielle quiz right now. Danielle quiz. Everybody ready? Ready? Let's see how much you know me. What is my favorite appetizer to eat on this Thanksgiving Day. I'm gonna let you, it's like 5-second delays. My favorite appetizer on Thanksgiving Day. Appetizer Irish. Appetizer. No. Salami. Nope. Somebody's gonna get it. No. No deviled eggs. Veggie tray. No. Blueberry jam. No, but I make good mashed taters. Cannoli. Nope. Nope. Bologna seed. Nope. Appetizers. Mine. Yes, but no. Oh my God, nobody knows. Blasphemy. Blasphemy. Shrimp. Nope. Wine is always a favorite, but no. Fermented shrimp. Fuck no. Meatballs. No. Yes! Who said it? User, you win the prize of knowing onion dip. Yes! For the love of Pete. Ruffles and French onion dip. No, it's not the French onion dip in a jar. It's the one you make from the packets and the sour cream. That is an app. Yes. Oyster dressing. Blech. No. No, I don't eat that every day. I only eat that on holidays. You were half right. Chips. Always chips. French onion dip with the Ruffles. And I've strawberry pretzel salad. Very bad. No. So I bought the Ruffles and I hid them because, you know, the frickin' pantry monster would have been in there eating them. My favorite has to be on the December holidays as well as Thanksgiving. Ruffles, onion dip. And then the fucking carrots and onion dip. Yeah. Cool Ranch? I don't know about that. I'm not a big Cool Ranch gal. I got me some Doritos too. I'm going all in. The nighttime pantry monster. I was gonna call him a crotch goblin, but he didn't come out of my crotch. He likes to gobble on it, but no. Anywho, those are your kids. Cool Ranch. Yeah, that's me. I'm coming. You're inviting me over for a fancy dinner. I'm coming in with my Ruffles and my onion dip. And I'm putting it in a fancy fucking tray cake, and I'm coming over. That's what I'm doing. I need onion dip and Ruffles tomorrow. That's right. That's an appetizer. Y'all, what the fuck do you think it is? Appetizer. Hello from my hometown. Yes. You have to have that. It's not Thanksgiving without the Ruffles and the dip. For the love of Pete, y'all. So that's a crotch gobbler. Crotch gobbler. Oh, Dan's a crotch gobbler. The kids are gremlins. Okay. Yes, and that's in a hotel. In our house, chips, dip, crackers, cheese is hors d'oeuvres. Nuts. All right, though, but you gotta clean. I don't care if you've got 1 foot. I ain't taking no. You gotta hobble around then and get your shit done. I expect everybody to participate in the cleaning. Cindy, I feel like diarrhea would come with warm buffalo chicken dip. Let's be real. Everything tomorrow is gonna give me the diarrhea. My ass is already raw. Good. Good though. That's the only reason why you come over. Can I? But I don't want to clean it, Veronica. I'll come over. And when you least expect it, just tell me to aim and fire. And tell me who the first victim is. I want to do it. I just want to take a spoonful of onion dip and fling it at somebody. I would do it to Dan. God, and videotape that. He's not going to be here though. Shit. Wouldn't that be funny? Man, would the trolls come after me then. Oh my God. She's so over the top. That takes the cake. She is so disrespectful to her husband. I don't know why he has her around. But how funny would that be? Oh, he would be mad. Kathy, he would be mad. But you know how amazing that would be? You get one of those plastic spoons. What the fuck? He would definitely, Dan has to serve is the best. I love Korean barbecue. It'd be gold. But the only thing that would stop me is he would take the whole bowl and throw it on me. So we'll just move. I would literally be pissed because I'd have to clean it all up. But it's almost worth the cleanup. I don't want to sit too much. So, oh shit. I live. It'd be fucking gold. I would like pin that video just so every time I was pissed off, I could watch it and see his reaction. A spoonful of mashed potato. Oh shit. Slick. I bet Daddy was mad. Oh shit. And then he fell. Oh no. That was trouble. I wouldn't have come home for like a week. I would have been scared. Good times. But Dan's not gonna be home tomorrow. But you know what? I'm gonna try to do that. The problem is setting it up. Like, flinging's not the issue, but it's being in the right, spot when you set up your camera. Oh, Linda, I bet. Hell no. Heck to the no. Speaking of, hold on, I gotta text Dan. I need some things. How do I use my watch? Dan, hubby. Hold on. Lettuce, bananas, peanut butter. Thank you. Okay. I did it. Let's see. This is great. You know, when you're on a live, you can't get to your phone. Because he's out, right? So he might as well stop. Are you putting up your Christmas tree soon? No. I'm not. I'm not putting up any trees. I normally put up pine trees. And I'm not, because they're behind, not only are they behind in my cabinets, behind all the construction shit, but, my kids are there, Em. 2 of my kids are there right now. So, he's like, I rolled it, yes. I'm doing it. I'm gonna do it somehow, you guys, I promise you. I will get you a video. So anyhow, and I just can't. You know, typically when I put them up, the cats spray, right? And then they've had old spray from cats. And then they spray every year on top of that. And then with the Donster, he would be everywhere. That mug was empty. No, that's why I'm sending Dan to the grocery store. Fun starts, I'm telling you. I'm hoping. He said he would go to the store for me, Kay. So no, I'm not putting up any trees this year because not only are the other cats pissers, but Donnie's freaking psycho and he would knock everything down. I can't even get to my decorations. I might try to get to some and put more out because I do like, I'm very simple when it comes to my decorations. I'm not a big Santa Claus person. I like trees. I like snowmen are my favorite. So I'm more of a winter decor type of a person. So I have reindeer and fun stuff like that. So that's the way I decorate. So I might try to get behind they're removing my wall today in my bathroom. The whole wall has to be removed. We're hoping that we don't have to remove the whole wall in Grandpa's room, and we can just treat from the backside and cut out just like really small things on Grandpa's side. Hi, Roland. So I got a lot going on. So if he puts up the wall, he claims he's gonna at least put up the wall today. He did half of it yesterday, and then his tool died. So yeah, TB. Yeah, and Donnie's crazy. He literally climbs to the rafters, so it's not gonna happen. So when he puts those walls up, I will be able to get to my decorations, some of them. Yeah. Thanks, Fat Boy. Yes, hit my likes, and remember on the YouTube, TikTok, tapping is clapping. So you guys just hit that screen, and it'll send likes up, and it boosts my likes and gets me out more on the algorithm. So anywho, yeah, so I was thinking about it because the kids are going to be over tomorrow again, and I thought it would be fun if I could get some Gucci Cuchi. I also say Gucci Cuchi. Some decorations out for the kids. Because that's what I do it for. You know what I mean? That's what I do it for. I used to decorate for my kids, and now I do it for... Hannah still enjoys the decorations. Hannah still enjoys it. And for the little kids. So, yeah, simple this year. Simple. And plus when your house is like just in the middle of a construction zone, y'all, that dust, that drywall dust gets everywhere. And it drops for days. So I literally just like wiped some things down this morning, and when I was walking to the bathroom, it's already coated. So, yeah, no. No, Ed doesn't really care. I mean, you guys think Ed's super observant. He's not. He doesn't stop and look at pictures we have on the wall. The only thing that stops him is the electronic frame. When pictures are constantly moving and it's lit up and it's, you know, alive. Yes. Oh, and comments too. Yeah, you guys, thank you. Keep tapping. Make those fingers hurt. Make them burn. So he's not observant like that for decorations. And what does he do with my lights? Nothing pissed me off more last year when he unplugged my lights. And when you unplug your lights, what happens to the timer? Fucks up the timer. So no, that pissed me off. So between the cat and Grandpa, there's no point, because the beauty for me is to have the lights, to have all that stuff, you know, and I can't enjoy it because cats and Grandpa. So it really alleviates additional pressure for me. So, yeah, and it's hard, Jamala, because you know, there's certain things I can't stand, right? We all have triggers. We all are triggered. What triggers me may not trigger Dan, and vice versa. Dan thinks it's funny. The light shit pisses me off. So, and I love white lights. I love white lights in my house. I love white lights. White lights. Ugh. Interesting thing though yesterday was Grandpa walked by because Dan was pacing. He had a big call yesterday, and he was on the phone for an hour, and then had to call his family. And and Grandpa kept seeing him, you know, so that was quite the agitation yesterday. Is that Dan? I thought I saw Dan, you know, for the love of God, Dan! So he didn't notice. There's a picture in my little nook, and he said, oh, that's my grandfather. And I thought, well, shit, that's interesting. Love the white lights. So, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Ooh, good TV. The best appetizer ever. So yeah, so he's not observant. He doesn't recognize that those things are holidays. Do you know what I mean? Barbecue. All right. Yes, you can send Ed a present. White tree, white lights, and silver and gold. Yeah, that's pretty bad. No. So he did not find them. I hit him. I'm not stupid, Veronica. I'm not stupid. The address for Ed goes to Dan's office. So Dan's office is like our P.O. box. So Dan's office is 9132 Elk Grove Boulevard. If you look up Salinger Law Group in Sacramento, California, you'll see it. Oh, Myra. Yeah, so they asked for, yeah. Grandpa just unplugs him because, that's all he sees is money. Well, I'm paying for this. So yesterday, Dan got a video. I don't know if he posted it yet. I don't think he has time yet. But there was construction in my house, right? So before I left to the bank, I needed a breather. I hate that, Cindy. When you have to freaking redo, I just add more lights. I don't restring. So he was like, Danielle, how much are we asking for this place? I was like, what? Well, are we putting it on the market? I said, no, we're not. So he was really infatuated with thinking that the house was being sold. Hold on. I gotta pee. Let me go check on them. My Zoomies that normally moderate aren't here today. So let me go make sure he's not up real quick. He's up. I'll let Dan can change him when he gets home, but he's up eating. He poured his own milk. And I gave him coffee, so it'll sit there for a while. At least, until Dan gets home. So I don't have the time or the energy, y'all, to test those strings. I saw that. Cindy, or the light. I get so frustrated. I literally threw the tree. I was so pissed off. So I literally just add more. It's the easiest way. Stupid trees. Plus I buy the pines that have the, the lights already on them. So it's easier for me because I'm lazy. Yeah, so he thought we were ready to sell the house. And he would not get out of his mind yesterday, all day long. And so I left because I'd had a tough 2 hours with him and Dan fucking pacing, creating his anxiety. And so I left. I went to the bank. I just said, I need to get out or somebody's dying and it's not gonna be me. So I went out, got my refresher, which was good. bitched to one of my friends on the phone, got some things out, and then got home and I was fine. Poured myself a drink. So last night, I don't know what he said, but he said something about selling the house to Dan. And Dan was like, it was just gold. So it's coming in today. Or I think he'll put it on today. Dan wouldn't even know how to clean up. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? You'd be holding your breath until the cows come home. So it's crazy. So yes, Grandpa thinks we were selling the house. He literally was on that tangent probably for like a good hour. You know what's really crazy is I don't know if I'm hallucinating or if it's just totally coincidental, but he's been here for like 8 weeks, right? He's been here for 8 weeks. So, he's gotten better after his fall. Like Dan has said, he doesn't think that, we didn't know if he was going to recuperate from that fall. It was such a long recovery, right? That it was taking forever. And normally he heals pretty quick. So this was tough. Now he started, last week, started to get feisty again and back to his normal stuff. This week too, like he was fighting with me yesterday. You're not going outside. Now you're telling me what to do? Yeah, I am. Go sit down. And he just sat there and looked at me. And we had a stare off for, felt like 5 minutes, but it wasn't. And he's picking his lips and he's looking at me like, should I listen? Should I, whatever. Finally he's like, I said, go sit down, right? I was very to the point. And I said, I'm not gonna sit here, I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm not going outside. I'm going to the garage. And I said, that's outside. Because he was trying to manipulate me, right? Because he knows. So I said, go sit down. I'm not going to argue with you. I need you to go sit down, and I need you to listen to me right now. Is that so? That is so, buddy. So he's like, all right. So he sat down. And I was like, sit down, because I'm like, I need a breather, right? I need a fucking breather. Pops up within 5 seconds, right? Pops up. And I'm like, and this is how the afternoon went. He's feeling much better. Starting to challenge me. He's getting in my face when he doesn't like to be told what to do. That type of stuff. Because when you say, tell me why I can't go. Because you're 91 and you fall. I don't fall and I'm not 91. The fuck you aren't. And the fuck you don't. So that's how my day was. For 2 hours while Dan was taking care of business. And him pacing back and forth wasn't helping any. But the benefit to that is, and you can't keep him occupied. People are like, he's bored. No shit. Well, you should keep him busy. Okay, that works. And he was doing socks for about 25 minutes. And he was done, right? He doesn't remember he was done, but he was done. I don't want to do this anymore. Then, do you want to do coins? No, you got to take those to the bank. There's nothing he wants to do. I'll move heavy stuff. Do you have any heavy stuff to lift? No, motherfucker. You're 91. I'm not 91. Oh my God. Bruh. So that's how it is. So yes, he's much better. what's crazy is, oh, Nikki, that's cute. Nikki says her 9-year-old son loves Grandpa Ed. When she's watching the videos. So no, it's not as easy as it seems. And if you think that you have an easy solution, boy, are you wrong. So, Dan and I were like, where's that injury? Where's that recovery time? Because he doesn't stop. He doesn't stop. But the real interesting thing is that, like, things are coming back to him. Like weird shit. He hasn't forgotten Hannah's name. Since Hannah's been home, which is freaking weird. He may call her Danielle, but he recognizes it's not, right? Because he looks at me, he's like, oh, that's not Danielle. Then he'll say Hannah. Yesterday with the kids in the house, he knew they were Josh's kids. Didn't remember the names, but that's okay. He knew they were Josh's kids. These are my grandchildren, yes. Crazy. Is that because he's feeling better? Is that a mixture of consistency with him being in one house and around the chaos, right? Oh, Elizabeth, yesterday I was like twitching. I did a video that you guys posted today. My eye was twitching and I was ready to commit Harry Carey. I was going crazy and I was ready to kill Dan because he was creating a lot of that anxiety, right? Jamala, sometimes he does. Yeah, sometimes he does. But it's not, for whatever reason, he remembers Joanne more. Yeah, I don't know why. Occasionally he'll bring her up. He has asked me, oh, fat boy, that's cute. Yeah, and like, I didn't see the video that Dan posted the other day about Grandpa waking up and having a dream that he was in his childhood home. To me that shows comfort. To me that shows he's comfortable, right? Where he's at, which is good. He doesn't make me feel very comfortable at all day long, but shit. It's hard. It's hard. And it's hard, especially when he's 100%, because he's feisty. He's a feisty little one. And he doesn't believe he's 91. That's the hardest thing. He doesn't believe he's 91. He thinks he's spry, he thinks he's sometimes in his 50s. I tell him how old I am and he's like, oh, so we're almost the same age. Wait, what? Buddy. Yes, at least with a toddler they take naps. Now people get so pissed off when people compare dementia Alzheimer's patients like to toddlers, but in essence it is, they get up all night long, they get into shit that can make them fall or can hurt them, they're crazy, running all over the place, well, Ed's completely ADHD, so, yes, so sweet, Lisa. Ed is a weapon towards me. Portia, what does that mean? I don't think so. Yeah, he doesn't mind the gay belt at all. He's easy. Goes along with things a lot easier than I would think too, which does not last long. No. And it's not that he has clarity, right? It's not full clarity. It's just moments of, like, it's glimpses. Hi, Hannah. How are you this morning? Hannah's like, I'm good, Grandpa. How are you? Yesterday, these were Josh's kids, right? Yes. Like, but then the next sentence, he'll be like, these are my, whose kids are these, So same with, it's just crazy. It's all over the board. You just never know. But like even Dan was saying to his mom and his sister and his brother, he's like, I feel like there's a part of him that the consistency in the last 2 months is helping him, in the little things, It is 24 hours babysitting. I mean, you don't get to rest, you know? The minute I sit down, he's up. You know, you got to chase him from going outside. He's sitting down outside and he gets up constantly, and you have to watch him and go out. Ed, sit down. You can't walk. He doesn't remember, you know? He doesn't remember that he's not capable of doing those things. That's exhausting. Somebody wrote today on the, I think it was a comment on YouTube, and she said, unfortunately, they don't realize, you know, how exhausting they're making themselves plus us. And really, at the end of the day, it's us, caregivers, right? It's hard because, you know, they forget, they move on. For us, we are just barely hanging on by the end of the day, right? We don't have an ounce of patience left. We are counting down sometimes the hours till bedtime, the minutes to bedtime. You know, some days we don't even fight him when he wants to go to bed at 6 o'clock because we just don't have the energy, both of us. So yes, those are the days of being a caregiver to somebody with dementia. There's no other easy way to say it other than, yeah, there's days. There's days that you just want to run and not look back. There's days that you can't wait for 6 o'clock to come. There's days that, you know, you just sit and contemplate life. What, why, what the hell, and fuck. You know, and when you think that you can sit down for a minute, I have no heart. You're right, Marco. It's me. I'm the problem. I have no heart. You're right. How did you see that? Because I believe, Marco, without a heart, I wouldn't be on this treadmill, nor would I be taking care of my family or Grandpa Marco. Get with the program, buddy. So you can't reset. You know, you don't have time some days to reset. You have to keep going. And sometimes it's not the best, and sometimes it's ugly. But you know what? Good thing is sometimes on those days he forgets, right? Sometimes it's okay because they forget. And we're human. We're human. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, Joanne, and you know, it's important for me. You know, it's important for me to take the time out in my mini breaks, you know, that I'm having throughout the day when I'm struggling, because it's kind of like it helps me, you know, being able to come on and record something to you when I'm in my feels. Frog, she's on vacation, or well, not vacation, but she's traveling. Hi, Alex. You know, it helps me. It helps me give me the energy, right, to get through. It gets me those moments of like, okay, you can do this, right? You have people that expect you to do this. You have people that will say, you know what, that's okay. Just keep moving forward. I know, Stella, and I told Dan, I said, I'm going to, well, Marco obviously doesn't have a heart, right? If Marco had a heart and any sort of empathy or any sort of emotion that was caring or kind, Marco wouldn't come on to creators' pages and say stupid things, right? Let's be real. Marco's calling the kettle black, right? Smart, Marco. Smart. Anywho, so, you know, and Leslie lets me have some fun before she vacates, but I have the power to. I can get rid of people I want to. So I believe that I need to take those times, more of those times, to share those breakdowns with you guys, right? I need to show you my struggles when they happen. You know, I'm not gonna do it all the time because that just gets exhausting. And I know you guys enjoy the funny banter as well. So I'm gonna do a mixture of me and breakdowns. me, and Dan bantering, and that's it. It's hard. And TB, I don't know if you were talking to me directly, but we can't hire caregivers for Ed. We can't hire caregivers. You know why? Because he knows, he's not incompetent, he's not without knowing what's going around his surroundings. He just forgets. So, strangers in the house he gets uncomfortable with. He sees Dennis coming in and out every day, and he wonders, who is that? Is this a friend, stranger, or foe? He doesn't know. So it also makes him anxious. It's not easy. And I feel like because we talk about this side of things every morning with you and me, we talk about these things. And you guys are saying, well, I want to see it, I need to see it. You talk about it and we appreciate that, but I want to see it.
It went all the way to Safeway for you.
That's for Thanksgiving. And the bananas are for your dad. So, thank you.
You have peanut butter for Thanksgiving?
And you eat peanut butter every night. And so your peanut butter is running low.
Lettuce is for Thanksgiving.
Lettuce is Thanksgiving. Peanut butter
Make a salad today.
is for you. And the bananas are for your dad since he eats like 5 of a day. Yeah, appreciate it.
Are you done?
Done on what?
How long are you on tonight?
I just got on for an hour. I've been
Just got
on.
on?
Yeah. Your dad's up, by the way. I gave him his coffee, but
Is there anybody watching?
I didn't change him or anything.
Who's watching?
Did you hear me?
What?
I didn't change him because I was on. I just gave him coffee. What happens when he forgets where the bathroom is? He doesn't forget where the bathroom is, so I don't have to worry about that right now. He forgets the way in which to go to the bathroom, but he doesn't forget. Yes, Jamala, and that's what I'm saying. I think it's really important to keep you guys... Yeah, enough. Shit, Stella, too late. He sure can be adorable. I'm not going to take away the cuteness. They all have cuteness, right? They all have... oh, Jenny, thank you. They all have their moments of when you're feeling mad and frustrated and then they'll say something cute and you're like, damn it. Kind of smile and giggle. I live for those moments. Those moments sometimes pull me out of those dark holes. Those moments help me get through the day, Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes I still am puttering around, pissed off and irritated. But that's okay to me too. And I think that's why people don't like it when I talk the reality. When I say the things that nobody wants to say. When I say the things that nobody wants to hear, but the people who are doing it, right? Sometimes you feel guilty. For the longest time I've been on social media, I have felt guilty only because I have been attacked, right? Only because I've been attacked for my antics, the way my personality is, the way I communicate, the way I say things, and the way I handle situations. I'm not perfect. I have never said nor claimed to be perfect. I try to be as upfront, and sometimes, like one day I said, "And this fucker," and I was talking about Grandpa. People are like, oh my God, I knew it. You know what? It's a fucking term. I use it for Dan too. And sometimes I'm angry. Sometimes I'm frustrated. But at the end of the fucking day, I'm still doing it. And I'm giving him a happy fucking life. He said to me the other day, thank you, Christy Lou. He said to me the other day, he said, I was pissed. I was irritated with him. He pissed me off. And I know it's not him that pissed me off, right? I know it's a disease, but I'm human. Yesterday, it was him that pissed me off when he was telling me, looking at me all smug, as I was going up, trying to go out the door. And he said, I said something. I said he was at the table and I was putzing around in the kitchen and he said something, and I said, well, yeah, you live here with me and Dan. And he said, yeah. And this is your house, right? Yes. And he said, he looked at me and he said, I'm where I want to be. I stopped what I was doing and I looked at him. I said, what? And he said, I'm where I want to be. Thank you. I get teary-eyed just thinking about that. I have goosebumps right now. I said, you're welcome. And he said, I mean that. What you both are doing for me is amazing. And I really do appreciate that. Goosebumps. Where was that on video? Where was my camera in that moment? Shit! Oh, Cindy, I'm sorry. That would make me lose it too. And there you have it. However, that still doesn't negate, right? It still doesn't negate those feelings of frustration and anger sometimes. But those are great moments. Great moments. And moments that make me believe for sure he knows, the glimpses. And that's been 8 weeks, right? After being with us. He normally says, thank you, Danielle. I really appreciate what you do for me. He says it a lot. And he'll say that to Dan. He says it to me more. But he'll say, Dan, I really appreciate it. And you too, Danielle, Or he'll say, Danielle, at least 3 times a day he says it to me. Towards the end of the night, which is interesting. Never in the morning time. But, he's typically pretty calm, up until about 11:30. Everybody's stocking up on the booze, S. So, again, those are great moments to have. Those are great moments to cherish. And they do help sometimes on those moments of frustration, right? I believe he knows. It will forever be in my heart. I do know, like people say, I think it's time for a nursing home. And it's like, how the fuck? I really want to, I can't say that because, I would get turned in for a violation. But I would love to have the opportunity to say what I want to say, the way the trolls want to say it. I'm the one who gets in trouble, but they don't. What the fuck are you talking about? Are you stupid? Is really what I want to say. Ed is where he wants to be. Putting Ed in any sort of daycare, or could you imagine the people who, John, yes, and the people who, know Ed and who have taken the time to really understand our family dynamic know. Like, no, Ed can't go to any sort of daycare program. He's never, for activities. Ed doesn't want to do any activities. He's not an activities guy. And those of you that understand and have learned that, right, it's stupid. No, he doesn't fucking play checkers. No, he doesn't puzzle. No, he doesn't draw. No, he won't carry a fucking baby around. He wants to walk, be with his kids, and he likes drives. And he wants to drive everybody crazy. That was his hobby. Driving people bonkers. That's what he wants to do. Mark will be our daycare. Could you imagine? Ed would be, it brings tears to my eyes just thinking, yes, he was always a challenge. Always. Yes. That's why I stared down yesterday and I was like, come at me, mofo. I'm ready. Don't tempt me. So yes, those are normal. I haven't had that eye-to-eye moment with Ed in a long time. He hasn't been healthy enough to do that, right? And I wish I could have gotten it on video, because that would have been funny. You all would have been like, holy shit, that's right! Crap. I was like, you're testing me today. Try to come out this door. You ain't past me. Passing me, buddy. Is that so? That's so. Sometimes I tell him, you want a knuckle sandwich? And he'll laugh. I think he ended up laughing yesterday because I said something. Because sometimes when I'm not frustrated, I'll do something like that, right? In that tone. Because I'm trying to save myself, him, and myself once again. So I said something. I think I did say something like, you want to test me? Like that. And he looked at me, and then he started laughing, and he did walk away laughing. All right. That's right, all right. Go sit your fanny down. And he did. But you have to do what works. And sometimes I'm either going to strangle him, right? Which wouldn't be very good, or I'm going to be crazy like that. And it helps bring me down because I start giggling when I do that. Because his facial expressions are like, what the hell? That's right. You want to fight? And my Zoomies have heard that sometimes too, because I'm like, for the love of Pete, sit down. And he'll be like, oh, Danielle, settle yourself down. I'll settle it. Put up your dukes. Oh, shit. And tomorrow is going to be a hard day. Dan's not here, right? Josh is here. But Josh, he helps as much as he can, right? But it's really going to fall on me, dealing with him all day. So I need alcohol, pills, injections. Just kidding. Have a stiff one. Enjoy, Jerry. Happy Thanksgiving if I don't see you. I know, it's so funny. So when I told them like a year ago, right, because she would like hear different things and me yelling and stuff. Well, this neighbor over here, because the way the cord is, it kind of like reverberates pretty good, like over there. And she was like, oh. I get the, oh. I didn't get wine already, no. I want a variety of things. I mean, I have some wine. It's fine. I have a big bottle of champagne. Rocky will bring over, I think, some rosé. I think she said she has a big bottle of rosé. We should be good. We can't pass out before Thanksgiving, or could we? I don't know. I was telling her. She's like, I was wondering. I hear you like yelling and laughing and talking, and I never knew what the heck you were doing. And it was like every morning around the same time. And I was like, yep, that's me, just acting. How does your brother-in-law deal with Dad when he has his 40 stint? Toots, guess what? He doesn't. Celerosa, barf. No, I'm loud, Ariel, man. And the voices carry. You heard that song? Voices carry. He doesn't. So, we've had him full-time for 8 weeks. And he will be full-time here for the remainder of his life. Yeah. Thanks, Daydreamer. We're not wonderful. We're just doing it. We're doing the best we can. We are imperfectly imperfect. We are imperfectly perfect. Imperfectly imperfect. We are the perfect to the imperfection of the perfect imperfect person. Eggnog. God, that would tear up my stomach. It's not a beautiful voice. Hi, Karen. How are you? So yeah. So no, I'm loud. You know, perfectly imperfect. Yes. No. We are the only helpers. Dan and I. Thanks, HJ. No, I'm nosy too. You know, I'd be like, who the fuck? Every time I hear yelling, I'm like, hello? Anybody need help? I'm right here. How many years ago was he diagnosed? Never fully diagnosed, no. 14 years, about 14 to 12 years ago. Hi, Irish, once again. What's up? Hi, Audrey, how are you? I am, yeah, so, you know, it's, you know, like, here's the thing. At this point of his, oh, thanks, Belle, I appreciate that. I'm not wonderful or remarkable. I am a woman trying to keep her head above water, quite honestly. Oh, Veronica. Oh, Veronica. Anybody know Elvis Costello? Oh, Veronica. I don't do it well. I really don't. You know, it's kind of like that sick person that looks at herself in the mirror, right? I'm sick. I was anorexic, you know. I had body dysmorphia. I have anxiety. I have OCD, you know. And I look at myself and I see exactly that. I see a failed woman. I see a woman who has been through a lot, who is still learning a lot, and still trying to keep her feet grounded. I am a woman that is near the brink of exhaustion, emotion, anger daily. I'm a woman sometimes barely able to breathe. I'm a woman many times that is trying to keep her tears from falling. That's me. Yes, I'm in menopause. I don't believe, hi Mars. I don't believe I'm anything or any different than any of you out there. Just because I have a platform doesn't make me feel mighty and powerful. My platform gives me a place of community. It gives me a place to share my shit. It gives me a place to vent. It gives me a place to help others. And it gives me a place to build my confidence. Because confidence in the sense that you, not with like all the wonderful things you guys say, but confidence in the sense that you hold me accountable. You guys hold me accountable because I'm on here and I'm talking and I'm saying and I'm preaching and I'm telling you guys how we need to change and what we need to do to become better people. When I'm in my fits inside and I'm about to lose my mind, I may still have a fit. I take a deep breath and I'm like, remember your platform. You have to hold it together. You have to do what you need to do to get through with pride, grace, and the best you can. And sometimes the best is all I got. Sometimes I'm struggling. That's life, right? And I'm telling y'all to embrace it, to not beat yourself up. I'm telling y'all that we're here together, you know? People always say, Danielle, thank you so much. I felt so alone. You know, people texting me, messaging me, and they're like, shit, I think I'm in perimenopause too. You're welcome. Welcome to the club. You know, it's a way to learn. It's a way to support one another. It's a way to not feel so alone in those things. And the people feeling, God, I was feeling that way. I thought I was so alone. You are not alone. You are not alone. I'm fucking drowning most days. I want to kill everybody around me. You know? I don't want to say hi anymore. You know? Sometimes Ed comes by and says hi 5,000 times in 30 seconds. I don't want to say hi anymore. I'm done. And I told him that. I told him that the other day. Like, he kept talking to me. Ed, I'm not talking. He's like, well, you are now. Ugh! I don't want to talk. You want to go inside? Oh, Genevieve. Yes. Jenny Boo, have body dysmorphia. It came with my anorexia nervosa. I tried to be bulimic, but this fucking wouldn't work for me. I had my fist down my throat. I had both fists down my throat. I had a finger, 5, a comb, nothing would work. That's it. I got the gagging under control. I couldn't puke. Fuckers. And years later, I am none of those things, but it's still there, right? It's still there. And I look at myself and I see an aging woman whose body is changing, who's buttering up, thickening up a little bit more than she's used to. Well, I mean, you know, I have been a little plump before, but, and I too have problems. I too suffer from these things every day. I have a husband that's ADHD on top of his dad that is ADHD with dementia. I have a son who has a kidney disease that I will always worry about. There's not a day that goes by in New York. I'm counting down the days and I'm like, all right, maybe he's not sick yet. So that's good, you know? I can't, why? Stupid minutia shit. Stuff that just weighs me down every day. And I don't always have the patience for what I have to deal with inside. A stiff one. You know I got a potty brain. Yeah, you know, I do. Like, my arcade is my casino. I go and I have some fun on that. Your husband argues with the reflection in the mirror. You know, it's funny because I always ask Dad, I always ask Ed, I'm like, what do you see when you look in the mirror? You know, interested to see what he sees. Like, does he see an old man? Hi, Heather. Happy Thanksgiving, girl. Does he see an old man? He doesn't see it. You know, he doesn't see it. You're like, well, what do you look like? He's like, I look like me. Shit. All right, well, do you look old or young? Normal. Fuck. Do you look 91? Who's 91? You are. I'm 91. He doesn't see it, right? He doesn't see it. It's crazy. I look in the mirror and I'm like, fuck. What happened to you? Weren't you just like 18 2 seconds ago? With a nice looking body, you know, tight skin, tight vagina, perky boobs, young. Fuck. What happened to my body? And don't even get me started when you walk out of the shower and you catch a reflection of all those things in the mirror. Man, is this really attractive to you? You like this? All of this? All right. Well, I beat myself up daily. That's part of the disease. That's part of the, and a lot of people don't talk about that, you know? It's like Jenny Boo just said, she goes, thank you for talking about it. People don't talk about it, and we don't, you know? The pain of what? I have pain everywhere. Pain in my vagina, pain in my ass, pain in my head, pain in my jaw, pain at the thought of my body getting older, the fluff coming on, piling on, like, shit, where did that come from? No shame, no mirrors in the shower. Godly, get that fucker out. Nobody should have a mirror in the shower. That's a time where it's a reflection. It's a time to sit, relax, and let the steam take away your negative energies, your anger, and everything in between. It's not snow. It's like a reminder of all the shit I just said. Woo, why is that nipple pointed that way? Well, how's the other one look? What the fuck? Aren't they supposed to be unilaterally equal? One's here, one's there, you know. Cattywampus. They're cattywampus. I can't. You cannot. Ugh. And then it falls and starts pointing down to the nether regions. And then you gotta look at that and you're like, what the fuck? I don't like looking at you. I don't like touching you, and I sure as hell don't want to see you. Fuck. Hell no. Hide that shit. No mirrors. That's like the time of escape. I don't want to see myself. I don't even want reminders that I ain't 18 anymore. Fuck. I look at my kids, and I sometimes look at Jennifer. She's 24. Almost 25. Y'all, when did that happen? I was 25 like yesterday. 18 was about 3 weeks ago. 25 was yesterday. I look at her and I'm like, God, sometimes I get confused. I'm like, wait, you're my kid? Really? Interesting. So that makes me your mom? Are we sure about that? Where'd you get your blonde hair from? What? I don't step on a scale anymore. Fuck the scales, Giselle. No, they're the devils. Devil. That's the worst relationship I've ever had in my life, is Mr. Scale. It's got to be a male, you know? You step on that shit, and it's like, fat ass! You got 25 fucking pounds to lose, bitch! No. What? Because that's what, does not everybody hear that when you step on the scale? Bitch, you fat. What? That's what I said. Who said that? Woo! You should see the underside of you. Where the fuck is that coming from? No. That fucker. No. Fuck that. You losing weight is not a good thing. That could be stress or something else. Yeah, but I see it and it glares at me, you know. I push it under my cabinet and it taunts me. You want to come step on me? No. Why not? Because you sure? Yeah. Maybe you lost a pound since the last time. So when I go on the doctors, you know, and I hate that fucking scale, you know, just don't tell me. Just, I'm getting on it. Can I please take my shoes off? No. Ugh. Can I take my sweatshirt off? Do you have anything underneath it? A jog bra? No. Ugh. You know that's just going to add like 5 pounds. Maybe 1 or 2. 5. Ugh. And then I like step on it, right? And I'm like, don't tell me, don't tell me, don't tell me. Shit. I can't do it. I can't help it. If I know it's in front of me, I gotta look. I know, but it pisses me off. I'm like, are you sure it's only 2 pounds? 1 pound? Isn't it 5? With all my clothes on. Yeah, they make you. They say, do not take shoes off. Fuck. I need all the shit I can get off, right? Yeah. I can't. I just can't. I can't. Beck, it depends. I think Dan's gonna do YouTube tonight. So he'll do YouTube and I will probably be on this account tonight. If we're not on this account, we're on YouTube. I'm on YouTube and he'll be on his main account, but I think, yeah, Portia, I don't know. A lot of people lose weight when they're stressed. You may not realize if you're stressed and your eating's changed, but a lot of times it does happen. Especially when you're menopausal. Like, I mean, like there was 10 pounds on my thighs, in my stomach, and my arms. Quicker than, I don't know what. Like, that shit came on so quick. I was like, what? You know, you wake up one day and you're like, where'd that come from? What happened? Well, I'm right here. Oh, see, the good thing about my body. The only good thing about my body is that it's an equal opportunity weight gainer. So, like, when I gain weight, it's everywhere. A little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit everywhere. So, yeah, there's that. My boobies. Oh, they hurt. It's all the, like, glands that are swelling up from the menopause that are making them feel like I woke up and I felt my right boob and I was like, oh, it feels like mastitis. Damn, I got the mastitis again. And then I was like, wait, I ain't nursing. What? Why is it so hard? Dan, I got mastitis in my right titty. Call the doctor. I need antibiotics. Shit. Suck. Do you ever remember, anybody ever ask your husband to suck on your boob when it was really hurting and the baby wasn't up? And I was like, no, my God. Oh, it's so, I'm like, I feel it's hot. My breasts are leaking. They're not leaking. Oh my God, Antoinette, that would hurt. The dry brushing, are you kidding me? I would literally cry. Fuck. Hell no. Hell no. Nothing's dry. I mean, this just hurts. Ah, right there. This one's not bad, but right here, mother clucker. Ah. Yeah, the right one. Isn't it equal opportunity? Why isn't one more than the other? Fuck. Somebody help me. Yeah. And then going in the shower, right? And you're like, I wear a jog bra. I went 7 miles on there. I ran like almost 5 and then walked the rest. And then like I sleep in my jog bras. Like I cannot have free titties. You know, people say free the titties. These things don't like to be freed because they hurt. And they're little. They're little, but they still hurt like a MFer. Oh, I said, I'm in perimenopause. I've been feeling it since, yes. So, Lisa, I've been in it since I was 36. 36. Welcome to the club. Yeah. So, I can't imagine you big bottom girls, big top girls, how you do it. Because, like I said, these little ones are giving me a run for my money. They hurt. I can't send them free. Dan's like, can I just see them? No. I need compression. Can I touch them? No. You can gently graze. That's it. Just a graze. This morning he went like this and it hurt. I was like, aye. He's like, you're so delicate. Yes. Yes, I am, bro. Yes, I am. Have you had a mammogram? Yes. I've had a mammogram. This is hormones. I'm PMSing. You can't see them? They feel like they're double D's. No, they don't look double. No, they don't look double. I'm fragile. He's like, you're so fragile these days. Yeah, I sure am. Don't touch, just look only. Everything's hurting. I just can't get a break. I got so many leaves on the ground. I gotta get busy on those too. They hurt. Menopause. What's my ideal job? What I'm doing right now. I make my own hours. I work from home and all over town. I make money doing it. I'm not pregnant. Could you imagine? I would be, yes. Well, I came across a little problem. What's the soonest you've got available? Okay, see you then. Yes, Molly. Hi, Mark. So, could you imagine a salt bath? So, yeah, my doctor, I was like, should I try some HRT? She's like, girl, you're on the highest dose of HRT there is. Okay, thank you very much. I'm on birth control for that. So, I started at 36 when I wanted to kill everybody in my house, including my children. Not really my children, just my husband. Kind of normal. Still there today, just more subdued. Anywho, and she's like, yeah, you're in perimenopause. I'm like, I'm only 36. She's like, yeah, welcome. welcome. Hi, Manifest. Welcome. It's what we women do. It's a long cycle for some. And so they put me on birth control because she's like, this will regulate. So don't bleed. You bleed once every 3 months. And that's how you keep your hormones balanced. So like next week would be the period week if, I bled. So this is normal. And guess what? In menopause, your PMSing symptoms get 20 times worse. 20 times worse. So these things that used to never hurt that bad, they are hurting like a clucker ducker. No bleeding at all. You're lucky. I don't know if I'm in menopause yet. I'll find out at 50 when she does the blood test.
I mean, if this isn't menopause, and that's still coming, like, for more years,
Yeah.
then what are you in now?
Perimenopause.
Well, what kind of, it's been 10 years already. When do you come out of perimenopause? When do you go back to...
Menopause.
When do you go back to the way you were before?
Menopause is exactly as when you stop bleeding for a year. That's menopause. Peri is all the shit in between.
It's a plum.
Yeah, and you're fucking eating in my ear. You know how you don't like to hear Grandpa eat?
I don't
Guess
like to hear
what?
Grandpa eat.
Do I like to hear you eat and sniff in my ear? No.
How do men deal with it? They pull their hair out.
You have no hair.
Right. I had hair before she went into pero, whatever the hell's going on now.
So when are you going to start pulling out the other hair then?
Well, I got to do that for business. Manscaped?
Don't come over here until you're done chewing. Finish your chew, because I will kill you. I'm not in the mood for that.
Where's the flag? Where's the flag?
Up your ass and around the corner.
You guys seen the flag? Jennifer's flag?
They saw it.
It's my flag, really.
Yeah.
Jennifer's just an extension of me. That's what happens when you're a backup quarterback. You have kids that become soccer stars and they get their own flags.
My wife and I are both perimenopausal. It should. It should be, right?
What happens if you end menopause and then right when I go into whatever men, what do men go into?
Nothing.
Are you sure?
Men don't have anything to go into.
It's cold. It's a bit cold.
Other than low sex drive. And I've been waiting for that for years.
Thank you so much, the real Rara.
Eventually,
I appreciate that.
Eventually, again, it's gonna have to like slow down, right?
I don't know how much. So it's been like a decade.
Of what?
We've been doing this for a decade now.
I'm talking about your testosterone levels.
Oh, I'm sure it will. Then I can take it externally, keep it going.
Please don't.
And load up on all the.
Your lotion.
Is it lotion?
Dan will be like
Do
slapping.
you ever argue? Do we ever not argue?
We argue all the
Is
time.
that January? No, Jenny. We argue occasionally, but only on really important stuff.
A G-Wagon would help my menopause. It would. See? Look, he gets pissed off.
I'm not pissed off. I'm saying, the
Dan hates
G5
it.
would help my midlife crisis too, but I'm not out getting a pilot's license.
You don't know how to fly. There's a
If I
difference.
could, I could learn.
Okay, learn.
I don't want to learn.
See, then a G5 doesn't work for you. I can drive,
Well,
and
you
my
really-
G-Wagon would sit me fine.
That's debatable.
Yeah, because you steal my car.
No, I'm saying whether you can drive. That's how you define driving.
It would be so boring if I couldn't pick on him.
Well, you would have nothing to talk about. Are you kidding? It would be, hi guys, I'm going to exercise, and it would be silence for 2 hours.
I need a muse, and you're
I don't
my
have a
muse.
cold, I don't think, but I do have a runny nose. But I had it for like a week, so I don't feel bad. I'm going to get, I don't know if I'm going to get a new promo code or not, locked down, but very soon I want to ask them about a better discount code and maybe some gift packages. So I'm looking forward to that. I got to shoot today too. You're going to have to help me.
Shoot. Oh, Angelina, can I have that? If I'm upset, I wish I didn't eat. Maybe that would cure some. Hi, Eddie Cat.
Eddie Cat's coming. Eddie Cat, you are an Eddie Cat.
Hannah's good. She was trying to sleep. We are going live tonight together. Dan, what channel are you going to do tonight?
What?
What channel tonight are you going to do live on?
We can do
So people are asking.
my YouTube and your.
Okay, so
TikTok?
I'm going to be on this TikTok tonight, and Dan will do his YouTube tonight. Eddie Cat, yeah. Hi, on Island. Happy Thanksgiving. So we will be. I broke one, Geraldine. I glued it. Broke it. Fuck. Thank you, Gina. So I'm going to go to get some stuff done. Normal time, about 5-ish, 4:35. Yeah. So for those of you who don't have YouTube, you can come here on my TikTok channel, Mrs. DCell NorCal 3. I will not be on my YouTube tonight. Dan will be on his, so make sure you follow him. DCell NorCal 1434 is his. Have a great day. Get your prepping done so you can watch us tonight. Come on, get your prepping done. And then you can sit and relax with some hot tea, some soda, or some alcohol. And then yes?
I'm not saying anything, I'm just watching.
He's just hovering.
I'm waiting for you to finish.
He's hovering. That's how I wait for you to finish every
You got
day.
business to take care of.
I wait for you to finish every day just like that. Honey, are you done yet? Anyhow, remember you are important, you are matter, and you are worthy, and your feelings are just that, yours. Don't let idiots like this tell you otherwise, right? And try to not react to idiots like this because it only sometimes leads to trouble. Take a minute, reflect, and sometimes these idiots don't get it, but we do. So peace, love, and happiness, and be kind. Enough, Dan.
Enough already.
Anyhow, love ya. Have a great day. We'll see you later, alligators.
Bye-bye.
If I can get out of here.
Eddie Cat, you are my Eddie Cat. Eddie Cat. I go back.